Hi everybody, this is Wenzes, and today's topic is why the future looks more than bright for INFJs. And I want to talk about all of the things that have developed within the last years when it comes to technology, when it comes to our social market, and how the consumer has gotten more and more power, which leads to the fact that the end consumer has much more choices and can get everything he wants as specifically as possible and accustomed to his needs. And how all these aspects play a huge role when it comes to our development. It does not matter if you're selling stuff, if you're learning things, if you're whatever you work in. All of those aspects benefit us. And I realized that actually giving examples helps understand the whole concept. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is how, for example, watching movies has developed. A couple years ago, when I wanted to watch a movie, I went home at 8 o'clock. I had to be home by 8 p.m. Then I checked what kind of movies are showing. I decided from let's say 15 movies that were showing at that time. I had to choose one, and then I had to look through 25 minutes of commercial during that whole thing. Nowadays, if I want to watch a movie, I decide first off what I want to watch, then I decide when I want to watch it. I don't have to watch it at once, and I surely don't have to watch almost 30 minutes of commercial. So as you see, the end consumer gets more and more power, and everything is more time based. Like, time is our most precious commodity, and everything is like really on a fast pace, and everything is exactly accustomed to how I want it. I don't have to choose between 50 movies. I can directly just consciously make a choice. Oh, I want to watch this, and then I find it. And it's this similar thing you can see. Let's say you have a car, you have like an old timer, and you want to fix something, like you want to fix the engine, I guess. And then a couple years ago, you had to buy a book, maybe go to the bookstore and buy a book on how to work on old timers, just in general. Nowadays, or maybe not even now, but in the future, it's going to happen like this: is you know exactly what kind of car you have. You'll look up the model of the engine. You look up what kind of year your car is, and you probably find an ebook online which tells you exactly how to work it and everything within like 5 minutes if you look through it. Technology has helped us, first of all, to get more information. There's I don't know, there are studies that say that the amount of knowledge that's been gathered in the internet the last 5 years is like more than like the thousands of years before that together, and we're going more and more into that direction. Well, why is that specifically good for INFJs? Well, first of all, we're service oriented. There's like this huge joy we get from helping people get reach their potential and to give them exactly what they want. And this whole thing happens is you think of something interests you, you get to the core of it, you understand everything, and then if somebody actually really wants to understand it, one specific thing, you can offer it to him. It's like before, it was people were kind of taught by society, okay, these are the things you need to like or need to watch. For example, with the 50 movies, this is what we offer, and then everybody had to adjust to this. Nowadays, everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody's on their iPhone. Everybody's like really customizing everything they want to their own things, and so they have the right and the possibility to get very specific information. As I said, if I want to fix an engine, I'm not gonna buy the book that gives me like a general overview. I'll buy the book that gives me really specific thing for the exact same thing I want. And those are things that I already talked about in the last videos that we're really good at, to get like to the core of something specifically. And since the whole market is rising so much, like the whole world is connected, you're gonna find more people who wanna get into this. If it's like martial arts or something, and somebody wants to learn exactly how like some specific thing works, they can just look for it and you can offer that information. Our technology also helps us. We can track what kind of things are being like when there's like a rise. If you I don't know, for example, the topic infj, the last years it's been searched, the search rates, if you go like to Google Trends or Google Topics, I don't know which one it was, it's still rising. Like, although you can see in forums there have been written things like 10 years ago, it's constantly just rising. I mean, you had first like 95,000 searches per month the last years. Now it's like 135, and it stays like this for a couple months and then goes up and up and up. And the reason for that is because information spreads, and like it's exponential. So we can actually use this to our advantage and really specifically target things that we want to talk about and find people that are exactly looking for this. Because let's say you meet somebody, and when you have a situation when you feel, oh, I can help that person, you know how that energizes you. And this is nothing different. You know, you see somebody who wants to understand something or with some kind of information, and if you compare yourself to the other people who offer that information, you're going to give the most specific ones. And this is what people are looking for. They're looking for fast. They're looking for as specific as possible, accustomed to their needs, not some broad thing they're looking at, but their specific thing. And they want it as as comfortable as possible and as fast as possible. This is also a thing. We're irrationals. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you've been aware of this, that actually when there's chaos, when there's like like you meet somebody right away, that you can like sometimes just within minutes get that person's attention, because you can just adapt so quickly to a situation and put things together. And these are all things you have to like take into consideration when it comes with like to the next years. Like all those people that went into corporate jobs and took like the safe road, if you read like in all the economy magazines and newspapers, you'll see that those jobs become like the least secure thing ever, or the most risky thing, because if you're just a number, you can just be erased. And your asset in this whole thing is to build like a brand out of yourself that can offer specific information that people won't be able to get everywhere else. Like just like a specific field where people can just exactly come to you. They know that you're an expert at it. You can give them exactly what they want. On top of everything, you actually sometimes even know what people want without them knowing it. So if you have an idea and you think, oh man, so many people can benefit from this, and this would be such a good idea, but they don't even know that they want it. Once you like offer it to them and you know in your head, this would work, jackpot. And on top of everything, we're we're looking into a society that's it's called like a thank you society. That's how they call it, because nowadays we can get so much service and information for free that people are not obligated to pay for things, like just in general. Most people have this thing that they always expect that they're given something before they're giving something. This is just like a mental thing that most people have to like work on, to realize, oh, I have to give service, I have to do this for people, and then if they're satisfied with me and so on, then they'll buy my products and so on, because they trust me, they know who we are, and I want to thank them for everything they've done so far for me. So INFJs are givers by nature. This is what we love to do. I personally love, if I find somebody and I see, oh, this person has so much potential, and there's just like this one thing missing, and if they just look at the whole situation from this point of view, then this is gonna be amazing. Or if you're looking, martial arts, and everybody's like interested in martial arts, and you've like found like a specific specific thing in this area that you like, and you know everybody who's done this before is gonna love this, and once they see it, they're gonna get stuck to it. And these are things that you can definitely use in the future. You don't need that many people anymore to